Imagine standing at the base of a mountain covered in thick clouds, thunder rolling and lightning flashing, knowing that beyond the smoke stands the living God. That's exactly where we find the Israelites in our story today, at Mount Sinai, preparing to receive a covenant that would shape their destiny. Welcome to this incredible moment in the book of Exodus. The Israelites arrive at Mount Sinai after wandering in the desert, having been freed from Egypt. Moses goes up to meet God, and the Lord instructs him to prepare the people. They must wash their clothes, abstain from certain activities, and remain at a distance from the mountain until the appointed day. Thunder, lightning, a thick cloud, and the sound of a loud trumpet all signal God's presence. When Moses ascends, God warns again that no one else should come up or even touch the border of the mountain, preserving a sacred boundary. On the morning of the third day, the entire mount quakes as the Lord descends in fire. Smoke envelops the summit, and the trumpet blast grows louder and louder. The people tremble at the awesome display of divine power. Moses ascends further at God's call, receiving a solemn reminder that the people must honor God's holiness before he gives them his law. Then God speaks these words, "I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me, and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's." Hearing God's direct voice amidst thunder and lightning terrifies the Israelites. They plead with Moses to speak on God's behalf so they will not die from hearing him directly. Moses reassures them that God is testing their reverence, not seeking to harm them. God then reiterates that they must not make idols of silver or gold, and he provides instructions about constructing altars in a way that preserves modesty and purity. This moment at Mount Sinai establishes a covenant relationship, anchored by God's moral law. The people, once slaves in Egypt, now learn to live as a holy nation with clear guidelines for loving God and respecting one another. Their awe at God's presence, along with these commandments, shapes their identity going forward, reminding them that true freedom thrives when guided by divine wisdom. If you found this moment in biblical history as awe-inspiring as we do, go ahead and tap that like button, share this with someone curious about faith and the Bible, and subscribe for more adventures in Scripture. What stands out to you the most about God's revelation on Mount Sinai? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep exploring the power of faith and the timeless lessons it offers.